Cardiac disease remains the leading cause of death in North America at this time and will continue to be so in the future.
St-Boniface Hospital is home to the region's Cardiac Sciences program. More than 1,300 cardiac surgeries take place at the hospital each year. These life-saving operations require the support of advanced medical equipment.
One of the pieces of equipment that we use on a day-to-day basis in the operating room is transesophageal echocardiography. That is an ultrasound probe that we use that is passed down the patient's esophagus during surgery and allows us to take pictures of the moving heart. So we get tremendous amounts of information regarding cardiac structure and function.
St-Boniface Hospital uses TEEs in every cardiac surgery it performs and in diagnostic care outside of the operating room.
The equipment that we currently have is becoming outdated, and there are multiple new advances in the equipment that is now being produced.
TEE use in the OR has been shown to improve patient outcomes.
The impact of TE has been remarkable. We've looked at our own data, and we've also looked at data from across the country, and approximately 10% of the operations have a change. In other words, they will do an additional procedure, or we find a new anatomic feature that wasn't expected when we first started the test.
Laura Carr knows how important access to cutting-edge medical equipment is. Both she and her husband underwent cardiac surgery at St-Boniface Hospital.
If we didn't have the right equipment, the right surgeons, and all the tools that we need to have this important surgery, who knows where I would be.
Laura was shocked when she was diagnosed with heart disease in December 2009, less than a year after her husband's triple bypass surgery.
Everything stopped. My whole world stopped actually at that moment, going, what do you mean? And then began the long tests and all of the kind of stuff and figuring out what they were going to do.
Laura had a congenital problem. She was born with it. She was born with a hole between the two upper chambers of her heart that was quite large.
I think my family was in denial, having just seen their dad have surgery and suffered a heart attack. I think they thought, how could my mother be going through something like this?
Fortunately, St-Boniface Hospital had the tools, technology, and people in place to perform her life-saving cardiac surgery.
To look at the heart and look at the work that we've done. So it can assess the function of the heart, or in this case, it can assess whether the hole between her upper chambers is in fact closed properly. There's no further leak or anything like that. And we wouldn't leave the OR without confirming that with the TEE.
It has become a standard of care. The surgeons rely upon it, we rely upon it, and in many ways I think we'd be flying blind without it.
St-Boniface Hospital Foundation is raising $1.2 million for the purchase of new TEEs for the Cardiac Sciences program. This will help St-Boniface Hospital continue to provide life-saving cardiac care to its patients.
Saving lives is part of our everyday life, and we focus everything around the patient. So whatever the patient requires, we want to provide with the right people, the right technology, in the right place at the right time, and that is essential to every day's work.
Please help St-Boniface Hospital Foundation bring advanced TEE technology to Manitoba.
If we didn't have the funds and we didn't have our health care that we do have, I don't know where I'd be.
By giving money, donors are supporting the purchase of new equipment that will put us at the forefront of intraoperative diagnoses.
Please help us ensure positive outcomes for future cardiac patients.
This is extremely important, and without question, I believe this will not only improve patient outcome, but it will actually save lives.